When I go fishing, I don't check in to see who the president of the lake is. I just show up and trick those dumb motherfuckers with a fake fish, pull them out by their lips, take a picture of them, drop it off back in the water. Because they're a bass. They're so below me.
Right.
I don't think, like, who's the leader of the bass?
Right.
So the idea that aliens come down here and who's the leader of the people?
Good point.
I highly doubt they give a fuck if they talk to Trump.
Yeah.
He's out there building a ballroom and shit. They're like, leave that guy alone. I'm not interested in him.
These documents, Special Research for Artichoke, dated April 21st of 1952. The memo proposes developing long-term covert drugs that could be slipped into daily life. Drugs that were, quote, administered over a considerable period of time, possibly being placed in food or water that caused either agitation or depression. These, quote, should include chemicals or drugs that can be effectively concealed in common items such as food, water, Coca-Cola, beer, liquor, cigarettes, etc., and should also be capable of use in standard medical treatments such as vaccinations and shots. We can do all this other experimentation, which nobody will know about. It's sneaky. Sneak it into their Coca-Cola, sneak it into their beer, their cigarettes, their vaccines, their medications. Let's sneak it all in.
Yeah.
Oh, those wild conspiracy theorists, they strike again.
The autism rate in California, just I want you to scale that out. If it was 1 in 10,000, X amount of years ago, and now it's 1 in 12, when is it 100%? When is it all kids have autism?
Right.
Right? I mean, it's clearly moving in that direction and not the other direction. If you go from 10,000, 1 in 10,000 to 1 in 12 over a very brief amount of time, a few decades, something's going on. And don't tell me it's just better diagnoses, because we're thinking of autism as a flaw, but it might be a feature.
But is it what nature wants, or is it something that we're creating that is heading us down a very dark path? I feel like it's not autism, but all of it in conjunction is the second one.
It might be what the universe wants. Fuck. It might be how it goes. Like, there has to be some sort of a pathway from territorial primates to something new. Right?
Does there?
I think so. Yeah, because otherwise we would still be single-celled organisms. Everything's moving in a general direction of more complexity. I think one of the problems is that we don't see space anymore.
Yeah.
Because of light pollution. I think that's done something to us that's dulled our understanding of our place in the universe, and that also might be a feature. It might not be a bug. It might be a feature, because that's how we, instead of being in harmony with nature, we just keep our nose to the grindstone and keep chewing on Adderall and trying to rig the stock market.
Yeah.
Because we're just trying to get a new Lambo, baby. I want a Richard Mille watch.
I want some cash.
I want a Rolls Royce Spectre. The kind with the stars in the ceiling, bitch.
No, when you to have real stars outside.
I know, isn't that crazy?
Dude.
You sacrifice it all for stars in the ceiling of your Rolls Royce.